Well, good morning. Good morning. The Wi-Fi is already trying to reconnect. Well, this is a car chat after all. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and say #replay or tell me where you're tuning in from this morning. Tell me something in the comments. I love to read your comments and respond. So a lot of the times we have decisions to make. We have choices that we have, right? And sometimes those can feel paralyzing. Those can feel overwhelming. It can feel like a lot. I had a friend text me just, I think it was like Saturday or Sunday, and she just said, "I'm praying for you." And I said, that really means a lot to me because I know this friend, and if she says she is, it's because I'm on her mind and she's praying, right? And then she gave me a scripture, and I wanted to share with you this, but then I actually want to piggyback on it. So let's read the scripture first. So it's Psalm 121, and if you've ever been on a live with me before, you know that I love the Passion Translation. So here it is. "He will guard and guide me, never letting me stumble or fall. God is my keeper. He will never forget nor ignore me." So when you have something that you're like, all right, I got to do something, and yet you're hesitant to do it, let this be your prayer. God, I'm reminding you of your word. You said in your word that you will guard me and guide me, never letting me stumble nor fall. So not only are you reminding him of his word because he cannot lie, but you might be sitting there thinking, but how do I know that he'll do that for me? How do I know that he'll do that for me? So I'm going to flip before and read you part of Psalm 119, which is a very long psalm if you've ever read. But listen to this. If this is your heart posture, just rest today. Just rest that he's got you. Your promises are the source of my bubbling joy. The revelation of your word thrills me, like one who has discovered hidden treasure. Now verse 167. That's right, 167. My love for your ways is indescribable. In my innermost being, I want to follow them perfectly. When this is the cry of your heart, those verses right there, that is the cry of your heart. Not because you're perfect, not because you're going to be having it every day 24/7. But if that is where you posture yourself, if that is where you aim to stay, friends, listen, he will, mark my words. Of course, his is better. His word is far better. He will guard you. He will guide you. He will never let you stumble and fall. He is your keeper. He will never forget nor ignore you. Why? Because look at your heart posture. Your heart posture is that he and his promises is the source of your bubbling joy. The revelation of his word that's alive and active in your life thrills you. It is like you have discovered hidden treasure day in and day out, and you are seeking and you are searching for what he has for you, for his love, his ways. You love because they're indescribable. And your innermost being, in your innermost being, you long to follow his will, his ways perfectly. Not because you're perfect, but because of how you've postured your heart. No matter the decisions that you have to make, no matter the overwhelm that you feel in your life today, recenter there. Recenter in the fact that he will guard you and guide you, never allowing you to stumble and fall. Because in your heart posture, you are absolutely bubbling over his will, his way. He's the source of your joy, and you know his promises are true. And if you don't, you remind yourself until you do. It's all a mental game. Who is going to get in your mental space? The liar or the one who has more than you could ever grasp or imagine? Exceedingly, abundantly more. And his heart and his will is to give it to you. So open up your hand and your heart and receive it today.